Welcome back to Make Way for Cat. We are day 15. I am under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Yep, day 15. Talking about a barn, I'm guessing it's this map. Axe meets the Road North Brook. Pine Road. Oh, Woodcutter's Lane? Pine Road? Is... I mean... Whew. I get nervous with those. The side of the house sits a dilapidated barn. The stench of manure is overpowering. There's no sign of an owner, so I search carefully, not sure exactly what I'm looking for. Suddenly, I spy a flash of blue. A bottle, that is. Oh, that's pretty. Alright, I'm gonna move this guy over here so we have our vessels back in this corner. Oh, we got a name for this already. Hold on. This was the... Oh, goodness. I can reverse look it up. Conduit. You're running out of space. Getting closer to the end. Okay. Simone, good morning. Yes, and you too, Jupiter. I'm getting more concerned about my mother. Hearing about that poor lady who drowned frightened me. But she'll turn up. She always does. I've had another breakthrough. This time I'm certain it's a clue that leads to another hidden part of Strange Antiquities. From the individual, a stone for dark purposes. From the celestial, a stone of the earth. From the diurnal, a stone of death. Okay. Let's logic this bad boy out. Oh, this one. A stone for dark purposes. Automatically, I think of this thing. This is our super evil bad boy. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything else that's stone that dark. From the celestial, a stone of the earth. Earth, I think of this guy. Green. This one, I remember the tag being like, nature forever! And diurnal, the stone of death. So we did have this guy. This is the death stone. Don't have another one like it. Has that stone. I mean, we have plenty of things that have jade in them, I think, but this is what I think of when I think of the stone of the earth. Now, we gotta find whether they're individual, celestial, or diurnal. So, oh, it could be Mentic or Wyxic. Okay. That's the brain. Wyxic. Or Mentic. Wyxic is moving. This to the top, this to the center. Okay. The individual, this guy must have either of those two. And it does. So we'll put that one. From the Celestial, we need Moon, so it's the triangle. Top and bottom. Wait, shut up. Top. Bottom. Okay, so that is one of the Celestials. That's the Moon. And then of the Earth, Tradic, we flip them. Okay. Yep. That is the Diurnal, like that. And Diurnal. Death. The square diamond. Little circle in the middle at the top. Okay, so the diurnal. For the... Oh, diurnic and diurnal, of course. Diurnal. Octic of the Night. Or swirly. Okay. That looks like a swirly. Okay. Get our clock out. Flip. Nice. That's malachite. This guy, these are basically. It's definitely malachite. Vibrates with energy. Otherwise unremarkable. Fourth eye stonocite. Alright, we have another energetic stone here. We're gonna pop this up here. Both buzz with energy, so we'll move them. And here we go. Thank you for the Mether. I have seen into the yawning deep. I have seen beauty beyond the comprehending mind. Price is steep, but I pay it gladly. My shadow anchor broken must replace. Shadow anchor. A shadow anchor is something used in the practice of shadow casting, the art of projecting one's presence outside the body. Without an anchor, minds have been known to become lost. Shadow anchors' designs can vary. Some prefer pendants, whereas others prefer to clutch a totem in their hand. Some make use of symbology, where others use gemstones. They will always produce a field from the individual branch, however. I feel like I should have just drawn out those stomach fields. All right. Paralysis. No. Fourth eye. Think so. We're looking for a gemstone or a symbol that speaks to the mind. Oh, you know what? Ah, anchor between body and mind. This guy? Oh, you guys need to come back up. Oh, that's mind. I remember that being mind. We've seen that one so many times now. It's mind in individual menthic. It is. Here you go. Kyanite gemstones point to the fact that this item anchors the mind. Beautiful. Yep, we're out of room. I'm pretty certain this was that Corvin's Might thing. Just seen anything, but we're just gonna label it. These two we kind of know. They're kind of... Although this one just made rocks vibrate, so... Audrey Bell, you have shown yourself to be a useful ally in these worrisome times. Keep one eye on the lake in the coming days. When blackened eyes seek the casket and waters turn to midnight, perform the sacrament and have faith in Fulgar. Okay. I'm gonna pop this here for later. Or actually, let me read it real quick. The sacrament is a baptism ceremony in which one's life is pledged to the warrior god Fulgar. It is performed by a blood priest with a stone circle. In spring, a charm of green growth. In summer, a pendant of the yellow sun. In autumn, an instrument of the red night. In winter, a totem of blue fire. The only thing I can think of is that... I think it's the Eye of Cernunnos that we were just playing with. This would be the Eye of Spring Growth, or the Charm of Green Growth. Pendant of Yellow Sun. We've done the Sun Bond a couple of times. I don't know what these other two would be. Another letter? I'm afraid this letter was sorted incorrectly and has ended up doing a round trip to Kendall and back. Better late than never. I have spent a long time looking for an object that I believe to have been lost somewhere in the catacombs. The adventurer in Thaumaturge, Marwyn, left a trail for her hidden stash, or so the story goes. I followed it as far as the Ossuary of the Damned, a chilling bone-filled alcove carved into a natural chamber in the upper levels. We did see the Ossuary of the Damned, but it seems her markings have been worn away by time after that. I pass on this story to you in the hope that you can succeed where I have failed. Barton. Oh, that's our friend Barton. Okay. I mean, ossuary. I feel like os, the root word of os, is like bone, like osteoporosis. So maybe we go into this? Seem to be looking for... They called this an ossuary over here. So I'm gonna give this a... I'm able to follow Marwyn's trail for a while, but the carved markings are faded and worn by centuries of weathering. By the time I reach the ossuary, I can no longer make them out at all. Fortunately, I've always wanted an excuse to use a Carrick's candle. Ooh. Carrick's candle. These items produce an invisible light that peels back the years, allowing a glimpse into the past. The effect is often murky and blurred, but it works passably on stationary objects. They are marked by a depiction of a candle upon their surface. Okay, I think literally in the last episode we got this thing that had wax on it, and it's called fire wax. Don't think we have anything else that's candle-like. That is, we can actually throw this one back. This has got to be it. Symbol for flame is rendered above the symbol for wax, a depiction of a candle. Stalagmites retreat under the light of the candle as I hold it aloft and search the shifting rock walls for any sign of Marwen's trail. Suddenly I see it, an M etched into the rock, as clear as if it had been carved yesterday. I follow the trail in an excited hurry, tripping and stumbling as the candle distorts the height of the floor, until I come to its end at a small boulder. Rolling the rock to one side, I reach behind it and reclaim Marwen's lost treasure. Ooh. A little creepy. Gives me goosebumps. Touch. Pin. Can we look up Marwen? Do we know anything about her? Oh wait, this is the items. No. I'm gonna just put her name on this anyway, just in case. Oh wait, do we have anything with 3 lines on it? Oh. Okay. Mumph? Oh. Oh. I think I read a number curse like this. Praxis, scarring, burning blood, breath of Lyra. Able to breathe normally feel like they're choking. Noctic sight is nightmares. Speech becomes impossible. Tormund's paralysis. Tormund's Bane. These can be rolled along the tongue to cure Tormund's paralysis, or worn about the neck to protect against the curse. Like most items that ward against curses, they emit a diurnic field pattern. We do have this thing. It spins, it's paralysis inverted. You could roll that on your tongue. Paralysis inverted. Oh, does it produce a diurnic? Hold on. It does. Okay. Thank you. I don't even know how I managed to get down from Weatherlam. Everything went dark after reading the inscription of the tall stone, but somehow I knew if I made it to Strange Antiquities... Oh, he did get cursed from the speech thing. For the Babelia. Through the darkness, I received a message from the Nameless Ones. They seek an item called the Nelean Casket. Oh, that thing. If we give it to them, they promise to free those it has infected. I don't think we have a choice. At least, we can be certain of one thing. If they have the casket, they will not allow it to be opened. All they desire, all they value is power, and opening the casket would release all of its contained power. Okay, so we've actually gotten 2 options for the ending right now. We received this thing. This is an ending. He's telling us that he's got a location that we could also bring it, deal with the casket at the ending. That was a Tormund's Bane. Oh, Verona, no. The time has come to decide, Thaumaturge. The casket wants to be opened. The casket will be opened. Nothing can stop it now, and yet there is still a part of this mind that will not be quieted. Help me to calm this clamoring rage inside my head. This is your chance to elevate yourself above the scurrying ants that absently crawl through their meaningless lives. A Zephyrim or an Abrasive Mether? Okay, so we have the Abrasive Mether. That's this one. We're certain it's this one. A Zephyrim. These resonant object. Beautiful. Will give off a faint odor that will be familiar to any thaumaturge. It is the scent of the storm, of ozone and power, the scent of magic. When these vapors are inhaled deeply, they can unlock deep wells of anger and channel them into a powerful maelstrom. This is the power of the west wind. That sounds dangerous. Let's see if we can hit this. I know this is one. That's one. Oh, so is this. R. Oh, you're a resonant object. Hello? These others are pointing to it, though. Alright. You smell of storm. You smell like storm. Zephyrim? I think that's how it's spelled. Smooth. Alright. This thing. Quiet. This is a resonant. Okay. Let's see what an abrasive Mether does. This type of Mether is used to purge unwanted memories. As with any procedure that can alter the mind, it should be used sparingly and considerately. Methers are typically used in communal ceremonies designed to easily be passed from person to person. Purge unwanted memories. I feel like this would be really bad. They can create a maelstrom with their own anger. Alright, at least we got it right. Our tag color. Oh, that was terrifying. Oh. For Verona, I hope she can kick that. We never looked at this thing. Red clay. Jade eyes. Warm. Unsettling soul. Soul piercing. Warm. I love my Moonstone Guardian and my kitty cat. Alright. But the problem with storing powerful dark artifacts is that slowly, inevitably, the darkness seeps out. Yeah. Alright, that is the end of day 15. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back here for day 16.